Welcome to the Living Centred podcast, a podcast all about learning together how to live lives which are centred on Jesus. Everyone lives centred on something. Our goal is to learn together how every area of our lives, everything about who we are and how we live, can be increasingly oriented around Jesus and transformed by Jesus. He invites us to a rich and satisfying life, where the good news that he truly is enough changes everything about how we relate to God, ourselves, and the world. In each episode, a different person shares about what it's looking like for them to seek to centre their life on Jesus right now. As we hear their stories, we get to learn together and to encourage one another in what it means for Jesus to be at the centre of our lives. This is a journey we are all invited to, and a conversation we all get to be a part of. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, my name's Adrian, and it is so good to welcome you to this week's episode of the Living Centred podcast. And today I am joined by the amazing Josie.
Hello.
Josie, it is going to be good. Yeah, let's jump straight in there and ease you in with the first question I ask everyone every week, which is, can you tell us a bit about who you are and what your life looks like at this point in time?
Yeah, sure. I thought a bit about this question. Actually, I think I thought the most about this question. Who am I? Well, I came to the conclusion that ultimately I am a child of God.
Amazing.
But when the world asks me that question, I think, what do I say? Like, I'm not my experiences or my achievements.
Yeah.
Or my losses or my net worth. I'm not any of those things. But like, I am single and I'm in my 30s. I have a dog. Like, do people really want to know about that? Maybe. They want to know. I'm from South London. I'm a sister and a niece.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm many things. I'm the daughter of Catholic trade unionists in South Africa. I'm a friend to many. And today I've actually become a motorcyclist.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I need to go off on a sideline now of just talking about motorbikes. We're not going to talk about motorbikes.
Okay.
It's not what this podcast
All right,
is.
2 wheels.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Josie, that's really cool. I love it. I love how you start of just like, how do I share that? I'm a child of God. That's who I am. But yeah, there's these other things that make up my life. So yeah, this is it. But that's the thing. It's really good. I guess then it does allow us to ease in to the bigger question and within just the wonder of recognizing this is how I'm defined and these things make up my life. Like, what does living centered on Jesus look like for you right now?
Again, another question I mulled over quite a lot because living centered on Jesus, like I'm quick to go to like, oh, wow, this is what I do. I'm a member of the youth team and I have quiet time in the morning.
Yeah.
Where I read my Bible. And actually, I am doing the Bible in the year. I'm doing like my worst effort at completing it.
Amazing.
With a new dear friend.
Yeah.
Who is about 20 days ahead of me.
Amazing.
Yeah, but I love it. We're in the Old Testament at the moment, and I can't believe it's taken me so long to get onto it. I became a Christian in 2021.
Yeah.
But what I'm noticing is God is just so willing to keep making things better for us. And we are just so clumsy. And I don't think much of that has changed apart from Jesus.
Yeah.
And like that is massive. So yeah, a Bible in a year, maybe a Bible in 2 years is what it will probably actually be. Yeah. Also, maybe a bit more vulnerably. Living centered on Jesus for me means being single right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've got that song by Ray stuck in my head a lot. The one that goes, "Where is my husband? Didn't be taking me so long." You know that one?
I do know that one.
Yeah. And I'm like, Lord, where the heck is my husband? Where is he? It's like, it's a bit frustrating. Yeah, just got to keep thinking about Jesus and knowing that ultimately he knows best for
It's
me.
really good.
Yeah.
What I love there, one is your honesty. I'm always in. When someone's like, let's just be honest. I'm like, yep, let's go. Let's do that. So I'm loving that. I'm loving how you like, even your honesty and like, I want to rush to say what I'm doing. And there are these things that are helping. And so there's the Bible in the year, and this is what I'm discovering about the wonder of who God is. What I wanted to push you on is that starting point of, yeah, I could tell you what I do in terms of I'm part of the youth team, these things. It felt like there was something else you were trying to say in terms of living centered on Jesus.
I would say that there are things that help me to stay centered on Jesus, like doing the youth work that I do, or reading the Bible in a year, or, utter obedience to the Lord in terms of who I choose to date or not date. But yeah, that doing these things helps me to stay on track in terms of walking with Jesus. And if I can just expand on that.
Yeah.
With the youth team and serving the youth at Oasis, I find that it leads me to a kind of mindset of accountability and wanting to be a good example to our young people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel really passionately about that. Yeah,
It's really good.
my own youth was, you could say it was misspent. So I just have this real passion to do what I can to make their experience of what fun looks like much better.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I really love it, Josie. What I love is just these little snippets that you give. So I'm like, okay, trying to push you, saying, okay, you started off with, I could describe it of these things that I do. And it felt like there was something you were then trying to say. And then what I was struck by in you then explaining how these things that you do help you in living centered in Jesus is you kind of then drop this like little bombshell, which is, you said, and I made a note of it. You said, because basically it's just walking with Jesus. That living with Jesus at the center means you're someone who just wants to keep walking with him.
Yeah.
I love that. What does living with Jesus look like at the moment? It means walking with him. Oh, it's really good. And then in it, what you then say is what helps me as I'm walking with him are doing some of these other things. And for me, the youth becomes this way, not only that I'm going to serve there, it helps me in my walk with Jesus because I want to be an example to them of what walking with Jesus looks like, because I didn't have that. And I want them to see that there's this fun life to be had with Jesus. I really love it.
Yeah,
It's just
pretty cool.
really good. I guess then to push a bit more, are there any other things that you'd throw in there that help you then in terms of your walking with Jesus?
Probably.
Yeah.
There's probably quite a lot in there. Prayer. What I do is I just pray under my breath a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Or if I see something and I think I can't help that person, but I can pray about it. I pray a blessing over them and I just say, Lord, would you shine your face upon them?
It's really good.
Would you bless them? Would you protect them? Yeah, I often pray that prayer when I'm, walking down Kingsheath High Street and I see the youth on their motorbikes just doing wheelies and I'm thinking, yeah, it's cool, but Lord, please protect them,
Wow.
Yeah, so just prayer. I felt when I first became a Christian that I was like a wizard and I could pray and things would come true.
Yeah.
And I've got Hagrid's voice in my head saying, "You're a wizard, Josie." Yeah.
Amazing.
So what was your question?
Oh, you've answered it, man. Look, what is it that's helping you? I love it. I love it because what you've immediately jumped to, you've already said some things. You said like the Bible in a year, stuff that you're discovering about the wonder of how faithful God is. You've said in terms of serving within youth, I then like was pushing you a bit further and you're like, oh yeah. And then how I'd put it is like this continuous prayer that you're just like praying as you encounter situations. Like, I don't know if there's anything I can do here. What I can do though is I can pray.
Yeah.
And I love it of how becoming this follower of Jesus, hey, there's this whole new world that's opened up to me. And I'm trying to take, what is this? Oh, this reminds me of like, I'm like become a wizard. There's like this power available. I love it. And just this realization of God, I can pray to you and you can make things happen. And I love that of you then taking that ancient priestly prayer and saying, I'm going to pray for protection over people blessing over them, that God, your face would shine on them. I love it. It's really good. I guess that to push us forward, like, what are then you discovering about who God is as Father, Son, and Spirit at the moment?
Oh, man. Can I tell you about my trip to Rome?
Please do.
So me and a new dear friend went to Rome, and we kind of like framed it as a pilgrimage. And before we went, both of us like ended up in hospital for varying ailments, and it was looking like we weren't going to be able to go. And I thought like, oh no, the devil's after us. He doesn't want us to go on this pilgrimage. You know, we're both praying like, Lord, just please, can we go to Rome, please?
Yeah.
And just kept praying that prayer, even though I expected to be disappointed. And in the end, it turns out we could go.
Wow.
And yeah, not only that, but the thing that was going to stop me from going, like a bad back, actually enabled us to have a really good time, because we got to skip a lot of queues. So we got to see more of, you know, Jesus in sort of skipping queues. But
amazing.
Yeah, there are some steps in Rome that were brought over by Constantine's mother.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been telling everyone. About 400 years after Jesus climbed them to be sentenced by Pilate.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can go there and there aren't tourists around. And what people do is they climb up the steps on their hands and knees. And at the top of the steps, there's this beautiful piece of artwork of Jesus, but he's still on the cross. And,
wow.
You know, I climbed it thinking, Lord, I just want to know more of you. Like, help me to connect with all that you've done for us. And he really said to me, like, I'm willing to do all of this for you, Josie, all of this. And I was like, yeah, Lord, this is so exciting. Thank you for Rome. And we got to kind of connect with what all the disciples did and ask questions about like why they would ever lie and like why they would go through all of that if the resurrection didn't actually happen.
Yeah.
So he really spoke to me about areas of doubt in my life that I had around my faith. And towards the end of the trip, we went back to these steps to round it all up.
Wow.
And at the beginning, I'd kind of asked the Lord, oh, Lord, it'd be really great if you could like tell me what to do with my career next. Show me the way, but also could you show me the steps? And he hadn't answered these questions for me. And I just became full of anxiety and fear and like insecurities around relationships, you know, stuff like that, fear basically. Yeah. And I felt him say, got to the top of the steps. Finally, Josie, you bring me something that you can't solve.
Wow.
And I was just, I couldn't really say anything. And me and my friend, we went to a cafe afterwards and sat quietly. And she said to me something just beautiful, which had me in bits. She said, when I was on the steps, God told me to tell you that everyone in your life loves you.
Wow.
Yeah. So what I learned is, even though I know that people love me, they say they love me, that Jesus saw that I kind of needed this divine intervention. I needed to hear it from him, like plainly. So yeah, that was incredible. And I just felt him call me to say, look, I'm so devoted to you. I want you to utterly devote yourself to me. And I still don't know what that looks like.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Let's have a moment. Let's pause for a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. Just that heart to say, Jesus, I want to go here. I want to encounter you. And these stairs of just the journey of the stairs and then encountering Jesus and him just saying, yep, I was willing for you. All this for you. To then have the bookend of the stairs, if you like, of just then the end of, yep, you're presenting what you've got, but know this, I am devoted to you.
Yeah.
And I love that. What are you discovering? That God is way more loving and devoted to you than you ever realized. And then out of that, we then respond in devotion. That's really beautiful. And that God then says, oh, and it isn't just you and me. I put all these people around you to know that they're devoted to you as well. They become my hands and feet to love you as best as they can, like me. We're never going to match up to who Jesus' standard of love, the Father's standard of love, the Spirit's ability to love us. We're never going to match that, but we get to express it, that we're beloved, that we belong, can be. Oh, it's just beautiful. Oh, I've got to put my own 3 B's at the end there, cheekily, of my beloved, belong, and we get to be. But it's just beautiful. It really does. Oh, man. Let's jump then. Final question. Like, how are you changing? If we were to have met you 3, 6, 12 months ago, how would Josie then look different to Josie now?
I would say I'm a lot more dependent in my relationship with Jesus. I'm learning to trust him with the things I feel the need to try and sort out myself. Just trusting that he'll find a way when I'm at my end.
Amazing.
Trying to reach him before it gets to that point. Where I feel like, I'm tearing my hair out. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. Help me, Lord. Help me. And I woke up with this song stuck in my head this morning by Benjamin William Hastings.
Okay.
It's called Abandoned, and it's all about how he abandons himself to devote himself to the Lord.
Wow.
And I just think it's really beautiful. Can I read you the chorus?
Yeah, go for it.
I won't sing it because I'm not the best.
Don't worry.
It says, I'm completely, deeply, sold out, sincerely abandoned. I'm completely, freely, hands to the ceiling in effort. My one life endeavored to match your surrender, to mirror not my will but yours. I'm completely, deeply, don't care who sees me, abandoned. Oh, I surrender all.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And that's kind of what I'm working towards now.
Amazing. I'm just going to let that sit again. It just is. Oh, really good, Josie. Really good. Isn't that the journey of walking with Jesus? Is just a journey of step by step, abandoning more of us, trying to make sense of our own lives and entrusting it to him. Yeah, saying, yep, it's a path of me abandoning who I was in order that I gain all of who you are. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah. Really good. Oh, man, it gets to this point and heart full. That's the thing. It is just full. How can it not be? How can it not be? Oh, yeah, I think in the beauty, wonder of everything you've shared, Josie, there are so many different things like, yeah, I just want to think a bit more about that. I think as we had a little pre-conversation, I was sharing what God's doing in me at the moment. And I shared this the other week on a Sunday I feel like God challenging me in terms of like where I can take over responsibility for things. And so I feel like that thing of just continuous prayer of just saying, yep, Jesus, I can't do something about this, but I leave it with you and just pray blessing, protection, your face to shine in this situation. That feels like a really good thing to do. I think the other thing is just the beauty, the simplicity and the wonder of just saying, yeah, what am I about? Just walking with you, Jesus. Just walking with you. And I think the more I've walked with Jesus, the more I realize, yeah, it's just that. It's just that. It's just this, Eugene Peterson talked about it just being this long road of obedience. And it's a joy-filled road. And I think for me, it's like, yeah, I'm in again, Jesus. Let's keep walking.
Yeah.
I'm going where you're going.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
How about you, my listening friends? Out of the beauty wonder of all that Josie's shared, what are you going to consider a little bit more this coming week? Otherwise, thank you so much for listening. And I want to pray for each and every one of us. I pray we would know more of the wonder of living centered on Jesus this coming week. Amen.
Amen.
Thanks for joining us on this week's episode of the Living Centered podcast. New episodes are released every Monday, and if you enjoyed this episode, please do like and subscribe on your chosen podcast provider to receive them direct each week. Living Centered is produced by the team at Oasis Church in Birmingham, UK, and you can find out more and get in touch with the team via theoasischurch.com.